Oh, imagine a land, it's a faraway place where it's delightfully Disney reviews. That's right, guys, time for another delightfully Disney review. And look at this, I'm sure you guys can tell what I'm going to do a review for. Now, you might be thinking as well, didn't you already do a review for Aladdin? Well, I did, but I wasn't very satisfied with it. So I thought, why not do it again? Might turn out longer, might turn out shorter. Who knows? You know, I do these vlogs in one go, so yeah. So, Aladdin. Now, what an absolute treat Aladdin has been this year. For me, it's the best Disney remake they've done so far. And I don't know if that's a strange thing to say, because the actual original cartoon wasn't one of my favourites growing up. Now, it might be a bit of a sin saying that, because I'm a 90s Disney kid. I mean, I was born in 93, so yeah, Aladdin came out year before I was born, but yeah, should have probably grown up with it as a kid. I did have it on video, but for some reason the story just never really appealed to me. The songs did. Now, A Friend Like Me, obviously classic, one of my favourites. But yeah, no, so I went into the new Aladdin kind of being really open-minded, I guess, because I didn't really know what to expect. Now, I'd seen the trailer, and I did think it looked pretty good. And obviously, the big talk was, you know, Will Smith playing a genie, will he fill in Robin Williams' boots? No, of course he won't. He's different. You know, it's got to be different. This is my biggest argument with these Disney remakes. They do have to have some differences. Now, something I'm going to be talking about in my next review, which will probably be The Lion King. Now, a lot of people want these films to be almost like a copy of the originals. Now, to me, I don't want that. Yeah, I want the films to be really similar to some extent, but I do want them to have something different. And I felt the new Aladdin did have quite a lot of differences, and I will get into them. So, what to start with first? Well, I don't know why I'm looking at the lab. Might put that down. So I suppose I should talk about the story. So the story is pretty similar to the cartoon, and I did rewatch the cartoon a few times before seeing the new film, so just to remember it again. And I did actually see Aladdin at the cinema last year. They re-showed the original cartoon, so I was like, yeah, got to see that because I love watching a retro film at the cinema. Yeah, story's pretty similar, although there are a few different twists in it. So one big difference is the characters. So Princess Jasmine has a handmaid in this film who is absolutely hilarious, and I really apologise because I can't remember the actress's name, but she nailed that role. She was hilarious. This is one thing with these reviews, I do tend to forget a lot of the actors' names, so I do apologise. I just have to keep saying, oh, the one played this, the one played that. Yeah, no, her character was really funny. Brought quite a lot of different story to Aladdin actually, because she ended up being a love interest for the genie, which was quite nice. And the way that plays out is actually really good, especially when you realise who they are in the end of the film. Um, yeah, what else is different? So yeah, the story, like I said, the story changed a little bit. I suppose we should get onto the topic of Jafar. Now, this one has divided quite a few of my friends and quite a few Disney fans in general. Now, I suppose Jafar is an ultimate Disney villain for a lot of people in this world. Yeah, I think he's a great villain. Like I said, though, the cartoon was never one of my favourites, so he's never really been like a favourite villain of mine. However, this is where I'm going to cause controversy. I absolutely loved the guy who played Jafar. Now, yeah, he was different to the cartoon, and like I said, I like the differences, and I thought the differences worked in this film, because he didn't play him so menacing, he was more, I don't know, the evil was kind of more subdued, but yeah, I do think near the end he could have kind of maybe let it out a bit more. Like there was one scene where he turns around holding the staff and he hisses. Now I thought that was quite creepy, that was more like the cartoon. Maybe he should have done more of that, but no, he was different, but I really liked it. I can't really explain why. Actually, talking of Jafar, I suppose I should have my little friend join me. So, this guy here, yeah, I'm talking to you, Iago, or Iago, however you want to pronounce his name. I suppose it's Iago, isn't it? Now, a lot of people said, what's it going to be like in the live action film? Because obviously, you do get talking parrots in real life, you know, macaws, like Iago, African greys, a lot of them do talk. But they kind of went for a different option. They made it more realistic, I guess. Because I know in the original cartoon it was Gilbert Gottfried that did the voice, and he's a hilarious actor and comedian anyway. But yeah, so a lot of the jokes weren't really there, but he did make some funny quotes with Jafar, and yeah, I just thought they made the parrot pretty realistic. And anyone that knows me will know I'm a sucker for talking birds. I just think they're hilarious. So yeah, I loved the fact there was a parrot in it. Yeah, no, I thought it was good. So the main man himself, Aladdin, and I really feel bad for not remembering the actor's name, but I thought he was really great. Now, he was pretty similar to the cartoon character, just some of the facial expressions, he just pulled it off really well. Um, and his chemistry with Naomi Scott, who plays Jasmine, it was just there. But his chemistry with every actor alongside him was great. I mean, he like, him and Will Smith as a genie, you would have thought they were real best friends. They were so good together. Yeah, he's got a really good singing voice as well, the guy who played Aladdin. One jump ahead in the start of the film, I just thought that scene was incredible. But that wasn't my favourite musical scene in the film. I'll get on to that in a little while. So yeah, like I said, Naomi Scott, who plays Jasmine, I think she's absolutely fantastic. I've never actually seen her in a film before, like most of the cast in this film. But I was totally blown away by her and got an instant crush on her, of course. No, I thought she's absolutely stunning as Jasmine, and a bit like the guy who plays Aladdin, she's got a fantastic singing voice. Her new song in the film, Speechless, that's another difference actually. Speechless. Really good song. I did hear the full version of it before seeing the film, because when you see the film it's split into two different parts. But no, it's an incredible song. Would have worked, I think, in the original cartoon had it been made then. Yeah, I thought she was really believable, and again, her role, I suppose she was a bit different to the cartoon, but you really felt for her, like you really wanted her, you know, to get what she wanted in the film, which she does in the end. Who else acting wise? Okay, oh well, Will Smith is a genie, of course. How can we miss Will Smith out? Now, like I said, Will Smith got a hell of a lot of hate before he'd even started making the film. You know, the poor guy. I mean, I would say most people in this world really like Will Smith as a person. You know, he comes across as such a nice guy. Acting wise, he's done loads of films people love. You know, Men in Black, obviously Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he was younger. You know, that TV show, great one. Yeah, that's obviously his music as well. But yeah, no, the poor guy. You know, no one really gave him much thought for this. I don't know who people would have preferred to do it, but anyway, I was quite open when they said it was going to be him. And when the first picture was shown of him as a genie, I thought it looks all right. But again, a lot of people hated it. But I'm thinking, for God's sake, it's a cartoon. What do you really want them to do? You know. But yeah, seeing him in the film, he kind of plays almost two different characters really. So obviously he's the blue genie, and then he becomes more like a normal human character. And I think when he's at the human character, that's just Will Smith at his best. He kind of came across a bit like when he played the Fresh Prince, just, you know, really cool jokes here and there. And one scene is just hilarious. If I say the word jams, you might know what I mean, or spoons. No, I think that the scene involved with the jams, which is if you guys haven't seen this film, basically it's after the Prince Ali segment. And this is when Aladdin's meeting Jasmine for the first time, and he totally blows it because he just doesn't know what to say. And Will Smith kind of like, you know, tells Aladdin what to say, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so awkward, but it's hilarious. And apparently that whole scene was ad-libbed, so you know, Guy Ritchie, director, totally let them do what they wanted, and I just thought it was really funny. And it's kind of turned into a bit of a quotable film for me. I mean, I've seen it way too many times already. I've actually seen it. Do I dare admit it? I've seen it 8 times. I know, terrible, isn't it? But who cares, you know? I have a cinema card, might as well use it. It's not like I'm paying loads and loads of money to keep seeing it every time, but why not anyway? I think it's a fantastic film. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent there. Rest of the cast, I think that's pretty much the main cast. All the other extras are great too, and the lesser characters. So like what plays Jasmine's father, he's good in the role. There's a head guard called Hakeem. He's pretty good. Oh, I suppose I should kind of talk about special effects. So, because I mentioned Iago. So the animated animals in the film look incredible. The parrot does look like a real macaw. Abu, he's animated really well and really comically as well. Raja as well, Jasmine's tiger, it looks great. The special effects, they were really good. And again, I'll go back to the point of the genie being blue. I personally think they animated it really well. Some people didn't like it. I liked it. You know, end of. And the music. So obviously the music's the same as the original. I did wonder if they were going to add some songs from the stage musical, but they didn't. But it didn't make any difference for me. I mean, the new song they added, Speechless, was great. I'm trying to think of all the songs in my head now. So Yeah, Arabian Nights at the start of the film, that is incredibly done, how they kind of show the whole world of Agrabah just with one song. It's done so well. And it's extended from the original song, which is only just over a minute long. But yeah, Will Smith really kills that song. Sorry, not kills that song, that makes him sound like it's awful. He nails the song. It's really good. One Jump Ahead, like I said, that's really good fun. Love that scene. And Friend Like Me. Now, in a way, Friend Like Me was kind of a disappointment. Again, this is kind of where I'm a bit hypocritical. So, like I said, I loved how they did the Blue Genie, but I think Friend Like Me is one of them songs, like with the whole sequence, it's just better as a cartoon. It didn't really play out that well. I can't really put my finger on why, but yeah, I didn't really like that. I like it, but I didn't like it as much as the original. Now, the next song is probably one of my favourite Disney moments of all time. That's the Prince Ali. God, that was awesome. Yeah, Will Smith at his best again. He even dresses up as the woman, which I thought was perfect. I was like, are they going to do that like they did in the cartoon? It's so good. But as you guys might know from watching my Mary Poppins Returns trailer, so not trailer, review, I am a sucker for a big song and dance number. I love musicals. And Prince Ali was it's just incredible. The spectacle, the music. I love how they've reworked the song slightly. It's just so good. And again, Will Smith's just totally on form as the genie. I think he's great. Other songs in the film. Is that it? Oh no, I'm missing a massive one. A Whole New World. Yeah, that scene was good. I think a lot of people were waiting for that scene to play out, and it was done really beautifully. I kind of got goosebumps, especially when they were going across the water and you could see the dolphins. I thought that was really stunning. Yes, that's pretty much music-wise, and the score is done by Alan Menken, who obviously did the original songs anyway, so I'm glad they got him to do the score. And a lot of it is cues from the original cartoon, so yeah, I love that. Mentioned him earlier, Guy Ritchie, director. Kind of an interesting choice for a Disney film, but then again, they do like to surprise us, Disney, don't they, as a company. But yeah, Guy Ritchie is someone I associate more with lads films like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, so could never envisage him doing a Disney musical, but I really liked the way he directed it. It was really well done. Some of his camera work was incredible. Like he, I don't know if it's a Guy Ritchie thing. I think it might be, where he likes to have close-ups of really important moments. And sorry, not close-ups. I mean like slow motion. And there was a lot of slow motion moments in the film, but they really worked and for good effect. Yeah, no. So yeah, I think it was a really good choice. And there is talk of them doing a sequel. There's really strong talk of them doing it because, from what I've read, this has been the most popular live-action remake so far, so I'm definitely on board for a sequel. I really hope they do one. Yeah. Oh, so I suppose this should be where I do a rating out of 10. I might shock people, but I am giving this film a 10 out of 10. I know. Boom, I did it. Don't be offended, guys, because, again, we all have different opinions, don't we? And that is my opinion. Aladdin is the best Disney live-action remake, in my opinion. Other people agree. Other people strongly disagree. I don't know what it is about the film. Well, there's loads of things about the film. I love the music. Love the acting. Love the visuals. I love the story. That's the best part. I love the story. Like I said, the original cartoon I just never really loved. Liked it, but probably not in the top 20 Disney cartoon for me, the original. I know, again, shocker for a lot of people watching. Please, like I said, don't be offended. Again, it is just personal opinions, but the new one it's up there. It's definitely a top 10 live action Disney film for me. Top 10 all round Disney film? Probably is, actually. I know it's quite, like I said, it's quite a shock, but that's my opinion. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm going to be filming another one in just a minute, and I don't know what order I'm going to upload these. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you next time. So take care, guys.